Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of Tomb of Annihilation. I am your wonderful host, Ollie the Savage, and this week I'm here with my gracious, awesome, super cool players. This week we have Thwamp, Tristan, Chirp.
It's really hard not to speak up when you said Thwamp.
Yarrow.
Hi.
And let us begin. Where last we left our heroes, Grimgard braved the storm and sea on the way to Jahaka Bay. They crossed paths with the storm giants Grotto and Hod, who charged them with returning the land shark and the ring of winter and granted Thwamp the word storm. Their ship battered many enchantments, illusions, and monstrous waves before limping into Jahaka Bay. There, the truth was revealed. 5 pirate syndicates, led by a shadowy figure known as the Broker, who united with the Red Wizards, or the Red Hat guys, to forge Chult into a pirate nation. To survive, the party had to work with Salia, a half-elf turncoat who warned them they must play the part if they need to survive here. Their first test? To attend a slave auction and rescue Masharib, an albino dwarf. The bay sprawled with cruelty, slave markets, noble estates, and blood sport games. Tristan and Deacon sparred, uncovering the younger man's regrets, while Chirp and Yarrow were drawn to a brutal contest, where Yarrow adopted a false name to maintain her cover. Thwamp, meanwhile, found solace in a humble noodle shop ran by freed slaves. Later in the day, at the auction, the party freed Masharib and a tabaxi captive, earning the ire of an elven noble. Later, Chirp and Salia infiltrated the broker's tower, uncovering the truth. Lyra had made a deal with another pirate captain, and the broker might be blackmailing her. And deeper still, the vaults infused with divine power hinted at something far greater. The bay is not just a haven, but the heart of a growing empire. What happens next? Only the dice will know. Chirp, you find yourself back at this tavern at which you know your friends to be. You have this docket of files in your hands. As you're walking back, you read through them. You and Salia are looking at each other as she's curious what's in the files. She asks you, "Can I take a look?"
I mean, you took some of this, so...
Right, but you held on to him as we escaped, right? So...
Right, but... Can I keep these from you? You put in some of the work. Have a look.
Agree? She takes the folder as she starts to look through them. Right. I see. It would seem that, well, a lot's happening at once. Where are your friends? I believe it's time to start planning an action.
I don't know where they're gonna be, but didn't we say to rendezvous at tavern?
Right. I believe Yarrow's still here, correct?
I believe she did return from what we were initially dealing with, but everyone else went out at the same time besides her, so I think we might run into her.
Yeah, she agrees as she makes her way inside the tavern as she walks up to the room where Yarrow and Megan and the three girls are staying. Chirp, what are you doing, brother?
Well, I mean, I gotta read through this stuff. And like I said, we were gonna rendezvous, so hopefully everybody's gotten all their stuff done without a hitch, and I can peacefully wait for their return.
Okay, as you start to open through the files, Tristan, Thwamp, Dean, and Tabaxi and Masharib stand at the slave districts. You guys had just procured Masharib. As you guys stand down where there's like a ton of people and you see people in cages and an auction platform, a lot of you stand towards the bottom near the towards the top of the screen, but like where you would see the ships, as you guys all kind of just are staring at each other. Let's begin.
Like, well, looks like that was mission accomplished. We got what we came here or bought for.
Thwamp whispers to Tristan, like, but remember to play the part.
Right.
Don't be all high and mighty.
Well, in any case, let's go get our merchandise.
Did you guys go down and gather with Masharib and the tabaxi man? He looks very unhealthy, like malnourished, and he is staring at you. I suppose I can say thank you, but I guess I'm in your service now.
So Sir Tristan nods. It's like, yeah, we're gonna put you to hard work, old man. And he, as he does this, he lifts up part of his, guns-like cape, and he flashes a badge of the Order of the Gauntlet. He basically mouths.
Tristan, give me a Thwamp. Give me a perception check. Tristan, give me a perception check as you flash your badge.
Perception.
Thwamp, you see nothing. Tristan, you see nothing. He looks at you, then looks around, and goes, "All right, sir. Well, no, take us where you gotta take us then."
Right. Sir Tristan goes, let's go down the alleyways. I don't want to be, there's a lot of riffraff around here.
We're in the temple riffraff goes. What are you talking about?
It's like more than usual.
You guys go find yourselves moving out of the slave district, going back towards the center district where the spire is, as you duck into an alleyway where it's a lot less populated, where you duck into an alleyway.
Sir Tristan, tells Thwamp, go ahead, I'm going to stay here. I want to see if we've been followed.
You sure? I don't like the idea of just leaving you alone. Not in this type of place.
All right. Before we head back to the spire, let's head to a random section of town.
As you guys go through the random sections of town, you find yourselves in a back alleyway where you step out a man wearing a red cap and a blazer and a very nice pinned down suit as he stares at you, starting to approach you.
Sir Tristan basically stomps the ground and goes, "All right, I know you're there. What do you want?"
Yeah, he walks out. He's walking towards you silently as he makes approach. He looks at you guys. Wisdom saving throws.
Oh, everyone?
Well, Tristan and Thwamp, since they're only people here.
Checking.
Wisdom save.
You guys both feel your thoughts being scanned. As he looks. Looks like I have the right ones. Looks like I've been assigned to you. Call me, Deacon. I'm your, representative from the Red Hats. From now on, I'll be at your side.
So Tristan goes, "I see. Anything we should know, or is it just business as usual?"
Don't worry about me. I'm just here. Continue as you were.
All right.
He's staring at you. Give me an insight check, either one of you, if you like.
Yeah.
I want to try to discern
Yeah.
anything from this
You got
guy.
nothing. Yeah, you got nothing either. Do you guys, I mean, this guy, you were told this was gonna happen. You didn't know when or where, but he's showed up. He says from now on he's gonna be by your side. Where are we going, huh?
Well, Thwamp looks at just like, I mean, they look malnourished. If we're gonna be putting them to work, we might as well feed them.
Yep. And I am starving. So let's go for a bite to eat.
I know the perfect place. Come with me.
Like Sir Tristan and follows him.
He takes you guys down into the lower district, down where you were called the Wardens, where you enter this giant, what looks like an inside, as you guys go down into these sewers, or it's not sewers, but like down into these lower levels, like a subway, and you go and you open this huge this huge open area of what looks like a marketplace, and it goes down, and towards the bottom you see a river that goes into what looks like a port that goes into a river that goes upstream. He goes, "This is the pit. We like to come here and get fresh foods all from around. Some are delicious, some are exotic. Some do interesting things. I know the perfect spot. Why don't you follow me?" As he takes you down the stairs, he brings you to this particular stand where it is the best you could describe would be like the equivalent of like like a shish kebab type thing where they have the meats on the wheels. As he goes up and he goes, "The Red Hats got ourselves a new customer. Why don't you give him the Red Hat special?" As the guy turns around, frightened, starts shaving off meats into like sandwiches, and then like puts a sauce on and gives you guys each, all of you, so the tabaxi, Masharib, Tristan, and Thwamp, the sandwiches, and he gets one for himself and he goes, "All right, take a bite." As he bites in,
Sir Tristan looks at the food. He wants to ascertain if it's poisoned or tampered with.
Can you do it magically, or are you trying to do this discern without magic?
Without magic.
So give me either a nature check or insight check to see if you could derive this thing something is foul play at here. Thwamp, if you'd like to do something, let me know as well.
Yeah, I wanted to just see like, oh, what kind of cut of meat? Because the guy looks scared. So the the guy serving us looked scared, so definitely lives up to their reputation of what we heard of. Wanted to see like anything with the sauce. So
Well, the
with
meat
that-
looks like, well, with the meat on the thing, it's hard to tell because it's kind of like glued together almost. Like it's like a big blob of meat that she's shaving off, right? But if you'd like to give me an insight or nature check, we can discern of the meat. And then if you'd like to try to use that same roll to see if there's anything at foul play, you can use that as well.
Okay. Let's see.
Nice.
Well, so this place, this food seems like it is. There is some type of property here. What property, you're not necessarily sure, but there's some type of property here that is might have a magical effect when eating this. You're not sure, but there's something that is extraordinary about this that would normally be mundane. With that, also you can discern that the person giving the food seems like they are not very happy that this is happening. They seem like they are a little bit disturbed. As the man goes, "Well, eat up." Masharib takes a bite. Oh my God. This is delicious. Oh, can I have another, man? Sir, can I have another? And the deacon looks to the guy and goes, "Go ahead. Give him another." The man creates another one, gives it to him. And then you see Masharib again. Oh my, delicious. You see the tabaxi eating it as well. Also, finding it to be, absolutely delicious. They are both enjoying it a lot.
So Tristan goes, I've heard good food always has a good story behind it, and I always love hearing the story about good food. What do you know the story of this thing?
Oh, the Red Hat special, huh? Well, let's just say keeps you coming back wanting for more. Give me another one, he says to the vendor, as a vendor then cooks another sandwich and gives it to them, and he eats it again. Now, go ahead and eat your fill. It's on the house, courtesy of the Red Hats.
It's like Sir Tristan goes, Chirp, you just ate a lot of food. I don't think you have room for more, so I'm going to eat your portion. And Sir Tristan deliberately takes, Chirp's eats it.
Tristan, give me a Constitution saving throw. So Tristan, I mean, the food is very good. You're not sure why it's, it's good, but it's nothing that is like gonna have you craving wanting for more. It is a very good food though. As you consumed it, you felt maybe a slight feeling of what would be equivalent of like a sugar rush or like a dopamine spike. Maybe this is laced, you're not sure with your 14, but for you, it tastes really good. I mean, that's really it.
Sir Tristan goes, I've had better meals, but it was adequate. And Sir Tristan goes, Chirp, you need to learn how to control your hunger. Don't eat too much. Thwamp, don't eat too much here, all right?
I simply wanted to be polite. I'm not starving, I like to try out new food.
Like Sir Tristan goes, well, there's moderation to everything.
So where are we heading?
Like, well, we gotta get our new slaves squared away. Speaking of which, you guys well fed? We gotta get your strength up.
Can I have another one, sir? I really would like one. It's really delicious. Yeah, me too, actually. Oh, goodness.
They've eaten probably like 4 or 5 of these like 6-inch subs. Like think of like a hoagie. Like they're eating like 4 or 5 of them now, and like they're starting to look bloated. Like they're starting to look like they're full, but just continue wanting more.
So Tristan goes, yeah, you see that? That's why moderation's important.
Thwamp goes, all right, stop. Look, you go bloated, and then you're not gonna be able to train well, and then you're gonna be complaining, and then we're gonna have to beat you. So, come on, stop. Enjoy.
As you command them to stop, they both look at you like, please, I would really want. Like they look pleading for you to allow them to have at least one more.
Thwamp looks at Deacon. Look, they're just gonna bloat themselves up. Is it fine if they take one with them? Because
It's hard on me. Let's head back to wherever we gotta go. Okay, I'm really curious to get to know you guys.
all right, much appreciated. I look at the both of them. I go, all right, you can take one, but that's the last one. All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank the kind man over there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
They both drop down to their knees and like bow their heads as they thank him.
All right, who's in control of these slaves, huh?
For the time being, me until the merchants that we protect get a hold of them.
Right, okay. Well, then take your slaves and command them to get the fuck out of my face. Please.
Right.
Slaves disgust me.
All right, you heard the gentleman. Let's go.
Where are we heading?
Like, I guess Sir Tristan will take them to their original destination.
Okay, very good. Good wise choice, Tristan. So, you guys find yourselves back at the port of the hotel that you guys were originally meant to meet at. Tristan, you see in the distance, it's now very much like, I would say, almost 12 a.m., like a late 11 o'clock, almost 1 a.m. You see you see Chirp outside. Chirp, what are you doing outside? I know you were looking at the documents. Are you doing it in public, or what are you doing?
Well, no, so I would have taken the documents somewhere private.
Okay, so where are you then?
Which, did they set us up with rooms, or they just tell us to meet here?
There are rooms that you have that Yarrow and Megan and the 3 slaves and Salia are all currently staying in. You also have another room that is for like quote unquote the guys. You have 2 rooms.
So then, yeah, I would have gone to the guys' room and sat in there and read those while it was quiet.
So Tristan, you find yourself back at the tavern. As you walk inside, there is the red hat guy, the 2 slaves, you, Thwamp. As you see walking down the stairs, Megan and the 3 girls. As she locks eyes and kind of is a little startled by the guy wearing red behind her, she goes, did you guys find new friends? What's going on?
It's like Sir Tristan goes, oh, this isn't a new friend. He's an old friend that we were told about. Remember?
Her eyes narrow. I see. Give me the slaves. We're going to go talk in our room. Why don't Tristan, you go talk with Megan, with Yarrow and Chirp upstairs with Thwamp, and I will go and talk to these guys. Sound good?
Sounds
she's like,
good.
Give me an insight check, both of you. Yeah, Megan is trying to look at you guys, saying like, "Hey, get the fuck upstairs. Get this guy away from the slaves." As the man tries to read her thoughts, though, he is blocked. A Chirp, as you feel as you're reviewing these documents, within your psionic spatial ability that you have, you're connected with all your friends. I'm assuming your friends are connected with your mind link. Am I mistaken with that?
So it's not. I don't know that it's necessarily it's more of like a passive thing. So if they like reach out to me, then I can absolutely feel what's going on. But otherwise, there has to be like an initial sort of handshake, I guess, for that to work. There is a version from the psionic blade that I can make an active connection for an amount of time.
Okay. So, right. So Megan is able to thwart off the surface thoughts. As she walks upstairs, she reaches out to you mentally. Chirp.
Yeah.
It would seem that the Red Hats are here, and I think he was trying to do something similar to what you do. Just be careful.
Noted. And I'll actually shuffle away. I'm gonna hide these documents now that somebody that we don't quite like is here.
Well, you do have the bag of holding.
I have it?
Well, your party does. Your party does,
yeah. So, until I can... Because going and chasing after the bag of... Because I'm pretty sure Thwamp has the bag of holding, no?
Nope. That was Megan.
Megan? Gotcha. So yeah, I can't make a... Well... Actually, so I'll reach back out to her and I'll go, where are you now? Are you with him?
No, I'm with 2 more slaves. I'm getting all the slaves together and telling him to stay away from that guy.
Okay. I'm gonna pass by you in the hallway. I'm dropping something off. And then I'll try to come across her, drop the papers into the bag, and then I'll actually go outside and try to see what's going on with the other 2.
All right, you make off your hand, you do your handoff, and you make your way downstairs. There you see Tristan, Thwamp, and a Red Hat all standing down in the tavern.
Ah. This is in their heads. I'll kind of see. I'm gonna see if the guy can hear the psionic thoughts or if he has to press specifically into people's minds. But I'll go to those 2. So we're making new friends in this city, huh?
So Tristan thinks, just old friends that we were told about.
Thwamp thinks just.
Who told you?
The man is looking at you guys. What's going on here? You guys just look at each other's eyes.
So Tristan goes, yeah, we like to have big orgies and we like to, make them really, really personal.
What?
And then in sort of like a, it'd be like a little bit more of a dainty voice. You can't quite tell if it's male or female, but it's just higher pitched and softer. Chirp just simply says, eye contact.
Ah. Interesting. You said that out loud?
Yeah, that was out loud.
Okay. Ah, interesting. Hello, young lady. She's part of your crew, I guess, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we get look from strangers, so, it wouldn't be odd for you to consider that to be strange.
Right. So, what are we doing, guys? Gonna kick it, drink? What do we got going on?
Oh, goes, well, you invited us to that food. Much appreciated, honestly. It was going to be a pain in the end. I had to feed 2 other mouths. But why don't we all go on us? Why don't we just do some drinks? I feel like that's like you either go to sleep, go to fights, or go to drink.
I like you guys. Well, what's your guys' names, huh? And don't lie to me.
And I'm gonna pull out the book and just hold it open. My Tome of Whispers.
Okay, you open the book. What is your goal?
And then again out loud. This time the voice is a bit more gruff. Definitely masculine. He goes, "You first."
Ah, I don't know what this is, but I like adventure. So, my name is Deacon Hardfawn.
As you see Deacon Hardfawn be written in the book, as it is like written with like red ink and a little cute little hat at the top of the F font.
Sure.
And a profile is given of what you know. And the only thing you know is a man in a red hat who might look intimidating. However, if you'd want, you could try to press this book, ask it for a little bit more information.
Yeah, now that I have his name, I am going to do that.
All right, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Of course. Not with advantage, you fool. Well,
It doesn't matter! You pass as the book begins to levitate and then closes and then swirls around and then opens back up. We see Deacon Hardfront, agent of the Red Wizards of Thay, assigned to Grimguard under the pretext of protection, contact with Arcanoloth, double agent, seeking information, and then it stops.
Gotcha. I think that's plenty enough. And then back into the psionic link. He's a double agent. Do not trust him with any useful information at all whatsoever. Probably what you've given him in your travels is more than enough.
Like, Tristan, he goes, well, for the purposes of us here, we always take a name on when we take on missions. For this mission, we take on the name Blackguard.
Blackguard.
Yes.
Deception check.
All right.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Chirp, with advantage.
Okay.
Tristan, you pass. All right, Blackguard. Yeah, he tried to scan your thoughts, but due to your psionic abilities, we're very easily able to thwart off his efforts. As he looks at you and he goes, oh, okay. You know what? Why don't we have a little talk, huh? I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
And then I'll like cock my head to the side, knowing full well that he knows that I stopped his attempt. I just stare.
You guys got somewhere more private. I have to talk to you.
Still with my head cocked, I just shake my head no. I want him to get the sense that I know a whole lot more than he wants me to know.
Yeah, and that is coming across as you start to see his cool, stoic demeanor, his confidence slip a little bit. You see a crack.
Listen, it's very important that we talk. The Red Hats really, really, really need to talk to you. In private. It would help
Then-
everyone here if you did that.
Without changing expression, I draw my hand up and I just flash my psionic dagger. Just a quick flash of purple. And then I shake my head no again.
Give me an intimidation check.
Guys like these are a dime a dozen.
Actually, Sir Tristan's gonna look menacing to help him out.
All right, have advantage.
Okay, I will roll a decent die.
Yeah, he's like, guys, I cannot do this in public. Listen to me good. I know who you are. This is not a safe place to say this. If you continue to act as you are right now, you will garner the attention of the higher factions. There's been a lot of movement happening right now, and you need to be debriefed. I am not your enemy.
Like Sir Tristan goes. And you're
Well,
not
give me an
ally.
insight advantage.
Advantage. I was about to say.
So you, Thwamp, this guy looks like he's telling the truth. If anyone wants to do an insight, but Thwamp, and that last sentence he said seemed like he was telling the truth.
Like, Sir Tristan just sighs. He goes, all right. Let's find a place other than this place.
Thwamp like puts his hands on the table and says, all right, how about a quick room? You know, there's probably more rooms up there. You seem really adamant, so I might as well give you a few minutes.
Even if it's just one of you, let's do this quickly, please.
All right, let's go.
You guys walk up the stairs, and as you walk up the stairs, you find yourselves in your private corridors where you see him as you enter the door. You see him as he closes the door. You see him take out of his cape what looks like a parchment paper, like a poster, as he tacks the poster, like a tack in one side of the door, a tack in the other side of the door. As he throws the poster down, the paper down, as it comes down over the door, you see runes activate as the room gets sealed in rooms around you completely. Like the room itself is covered in like tribal seals, like ancient glyphs.
Thank God. Okay.
Let me guess, no one in, no one out.
Right. Prying eyes and ears cannot reach here. And I'm sure you are aware there are a lot of prying eyes here. So much so that you don't even need to be around here that could see you. It's very, very powerful.
Then wouldn't cutting off the connection look even more suspicious?
Right. We have limited time here before somebody comes. I have to say this. One, I am part of the Red Wizards of Thay, but I also am working for the Zhentarim, trying to uncover what's happening here on behalf of the Faerun. Now, I am a wizard, and first and foremost, but the Red Hats, well, the Red Wizards of Thay, they're trying to use this place as, well, let's just say this is going to be a giant sacrifice. They're trying to abet it. I'm trying to stop it. And it was by chance, perchance, that a new group came in and is doing a bunch of acts. One, saving people from being taken. Two, killing those, taking slaves and not freeing them. Three, going around, buying up one of the most expensive slaves in the quarters. Rumors are traveling fast, and you guys are being watched by somebody. And the biggest one of them all, there's been a break-in recently of the Broker's Tower, where we might believe something has been stolen of great importance. We don't know what's happening yet. But, as it happens, happens to be, there is heightened security all around here. And thus, I ask, you work with me.
Sir Tristan goes, what is the benefit of us doing that? Obviously, that is a big ask from us. That's a big ask from any group. And obviously, we don't trust each other.
I not ask as you trust me. I ask you try to help me save the realm. I'm here on behalf of the Zhentarim, working along these other factions of Faerun. As he takes out a symbol out of his coat, and you see the Zhentarim symbol on the inside of his coat pocket above his vest, and you'll see you see his Zhentarim symbol on his actual skin as like a tattoo.
So Tristan goes, all right, got it. Mutual self-interest. Is it? I can work with that. What would you want us to do specifically?
And then Chirp's actually going to cut both of them off, and then he's going to pull out his Harper symbol from underneath his cloak, looking at the guy with the Zhentarim tattoo. He's going, I think you might be barking up the wrong tree, and this is inside his head.
Listen, I have to be here to monitor to you, okay? I don't have to report everything, but I am being watched. So I need you guys to either have me somewhere as a distraction while you talk, or at least work with me and put yourselves in these type of rooms if we need to divulge information that's important. Now, I understand that you might have some type of power. I don't really have too much information on you guys yet, but I do know one thing. Grimguard is very much becoming known. Be careful. Our time is up. I'm going to come back to my other character, and I need you guys to pretend like we just had a quick flash of magic, and you guys are acting business as usual. Do you understand?
Yes, we can work with that.
Thwamp nods.
Chirp
As
is
the
just
room,
staring.
the room runes expire as he goes, Right. Anyway, that was an interesting trick you did there. Interesting trick. Anyways, so what do we got going on, guys? What's going on? Cut to Yarrow. You are with Megan, and you guys are with the slaves. As you and Megan have been divulging the information that has been. Megan has taken the documents out, and she is looking through them. As you are divulging, there's information being divulged to Yarrow, and I guess in front of these slaves. I mean, she doesn't really care. Some of the things that she's read, and it is interesting. Megan goes, I mean, according to all these documents, Seth is here, huh? I knew I should have told him before. As she looks at Megan, she looks at Yarrow. Yarrow, you know my name, right?
She kind of looks around, but nods. Yes, I saw it on the stone.
Right. So, I'm, Seth doesn't know, but I didn't know you guys knew that Seth was here. I don't think that was revealed. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Listen, Seth is my father. Back when he established New Hawk's Nest, he slept around with the nobles at the time's wife. Being the asshole that he is, bore a child. And I lived in New Hawk's Nest under the guise of a bastard child to Seth as he went and saved the world and became a king. And then I was adopted by his friend when they found out I existed. Those in the Harpers found out I existed under the guise of a Selena. But my name is Megan Harlow, and I'm here to kill my father. She looks you dead in the eyes.
Just kind of just grows contemplative. Megan's her friend. She doesn't have much to really hold against her, and she's obviously learning more, and she could understand the want to kind of take such revenge. Once again, she's a killer herself, but she will look to Megan. Your business is not Understand. It is understand. I just can't. Would it really do you much? Is what I wonder.
She looks at you still. I have that same problem. After meeting him and adventuring with him, getting to know him, he's actually a very kind, loving person. But this pain I hold, it's so deep, I can't shake it. And I don't know what to do. I thought if I'd come again, I'd steal my will, be able to carry it out. But alas, I don't know. Something changed?
Perhaps the target is not what you seek to put your sights on. He kind of leans back into her chair. Do you really know what your hunt is? You thought you did. No, you don't. We have different missions, different objectives. Was this really going, or is this really change that? Perhaps fulfilling these hunts first will help you clarify.
He saved my life. And yet I'm here to take his. Maybe I do need to give him more time. Don't tell anybody, though. If I decide to do it, it will be quick. For all the
Shrugs.
time
kind of
I've been
traces.
denying my existence. It's not fair. She starts to tear up. All I wanted was to be great. Yet, just hear of his achievements and glory and propaganda sold throughout the regions. It's infuriating.
Kind of leans forward, puts a hand on Megan's shoulder, and then kind of gestures to the slaves in this room. To them, you are a hero. You have saved them. We have started to teach them how to survive in a world that is not fair. Balance will reign, but not always.
She looks back up. She's looking at you.
I come from a tribe where we are outcasted for our lycanthrope blood. To many, I am a monster. But I am not monster enough. So, what do? I hunt them to prove that I am not. To clean the slate of the names that we have. I do not care if they view me as a monster. For my code. So,
She starts crying.
once again, she kind of moves her hand from her shoulder to grab her face and kind of very steadily hold it.
Tears are running down her eyes.
You will be a monster. All
Right.
are.
As tears just keep coming down. And that is where we will take our first break. Picking up, as you dry the tears off Megan's face as she gains her composure, the slave girls are all crying and we gotta call them something else. I can't call them slave girls. Can we think of another name, or just the girl? I'll say the girls. Whatever you want names to give them the names, because that's kind of how it works. So, but the girls are all crying. Masharib is
extremely confused at what's happening. He is unaware of the happenings in Faerun, but this information alone is blowing his mind. He goes, actually, there was a guy fitting that description you're talking about. Blonde hair, very regal. Saw him down in the wards. Down below, near the tower, there's a whole city of slave cells, like deep. It goes down into the tunnels. I can get you there, but it would be very difficult. They had me there for a while. They kept him there. He kept saying that they were going to regret doing this, and when he gets Excalibur, it's over for them. I don't know what that meant. I think it was crazy. But it fits that description you were talking about, young lady. Megan goes, I see. Well, let's go get the rest. What's your name? As he looks at the tabaxi, tabaxi goes, hey, whatever you want it to be, honestly. I used to be called Tony. Then I was called Tarius. Then I was called Catter. Then I was called Slur. So, whatever you want.
Yara kind of looks at Megan as this tabaxi goes through every single name that he's ever had.
He's been sold multiple times.
I mean, yeah. You pick it. Simple. Something you actually kind of.
He looks at you. Right. I don't know.
Think on it. But for
Okay.
now, we will use a cover.
Okay. For now, you can call me your friend. Call me friend for now.
Friend. Fair enough. Feline friend. As your own cat ears kind of wiggle at him.
He blushes a little bit. I'm particularly good at close range combat. Dealing with short swords. I am particularly fast, and so if you guys have short swords or knives, I could dual wield. Or if you had a rapier, that'd be good as well. Masharib goes, I mean, I can make you one. Get me to a forge. I feel full. My strength is returning. Oh.
Yara kind
Chirp.
of looks
Oh,
at
sorry, go
Megan
ahead, Yara.
and shrugs. She looks to Megan and shrugs. She's like, "Well, do what you will. We are looking to survive here. Your skills, whatever it is, make use of them. Do not
Right.
know if we can arm you now, but
That's all right. My claws will do in the meantime. You guys make your way, and you are going to make your way out to go group up, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So Thwamp, Chirp, Tristan, you guys see Megan and Yarrow walk down the stairs as she approaches the man. You guys are in a private room, right? You're not downstairs. So she reaches out to Chirp and goes, Chirp, I like to meet up.
Right. Our friend is coming in tow. He's a Zhentarim double agent and was sent here by multiple groups to collect information. So he's a mole. We know he's a mole. However, he is gifted in the arcane enough that he can limit the amount of information that goes to them. However, if we are to talk, it is nothing important in front of him.
Oh, that's tough. There's a lot of things I have to talk about with you.
That's what the psionic link is for.
Oh, wonderful.
Can we all hear? Can everyone hear me?
Like, yes.
Chirp,
more
can everyone
like-
hear them?
It's more that I relay the information.
Okay. She
It
goes,
hasn't quite developed to being an open conduit.
open
but yeah.
comm channel, yeah. Okay. She goes, right. All right, well, I'll tell you this. I've read through these files you gave me. Have you got a chance to look at them? There's a lot of stuff going on here that I need to tell everyone.
Yes, there is a lot of information in there, and if you have anything useful on it, that would be great.
Where do I begin? This guy Broker seems like he is, he's working with Asarak, and he's basically using the pirate syndicate to garner people here, and then he's employed the Red Wizards of Thay to monitor them. And it also seemed that he realized that the Red Wizards of Thay have realized what he is doing, but they have no proof. And so they're trying to do something. I'm not sure what it is. It would also seem like his buddy, Asarak, wrote back to him. And Lyra Porter, she's in. Let's give him to the group. Let's have him look through it. Can we get rid of this guy?
I know a great deal of information already from reading it. I can lead him off somewhere. I have an idea that I want to try on him as well, so I can be the distraction if you guys want to meet.
Okay.
But you won't have the psionic link. Don't forget.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
All right,
Let's,
and then I'm going to start talking into Homeboy's mind to, I'm going to say, I've just been informed there's something we need to go check out.
Right, let's go.
And then
You can make your way off. So go ahead.
If I don't come back in however long it takes, 20, 30 minutes, I might be dead. The tongue click is in people's heads.
Well, you best not come back dead then.
And then I go off with...
Yeah, you guys actually make your way down to the slave district where you are able to at this point you can be doing reconnaissance. He is extremely adept at hiding in the shadows as well, as he is a Zhentarim.
For sure. No, but so actually,
so if
what
you
I
guys
want
to
to
go sleuthing, you can go. Or if there's something you want to do, you could do.
I'm fine with. So what I think I'll just goose chase him with is general reconnaissance. But then while we are doing this general reconnaissance, I want to try, because as we've discussed it, the way that me talking in people's heads is I'm using their voice, I want to see if there is a potential that I can poison some of the information that makes it back by whatever means he's being monitored by talking in his head, like for him.
I like that. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah.
That is good. That is so good.
It would require you to utilize your psionic abilities beyond its normal capabilities.
For sure.
So you're going to you're going to need to you're going to be utilizing your book as the conduit to do that.
Okay, sure.
So you would give me a advantage wisdom saving throw, and we'll see how that rocks.
Advantage wisdom. These have been good so far.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're utilizing the book to basically, as he starts to speak aloud, or I guess it'd be in his mind, right?
Yeah, no, because I would just be generating thoughts for him, I guess.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. As you're generating the thoughts, he kind of hears what's happening and tries to keep his mind still as thoughts are being spoken, as he is just writing down the poisonous information on the paper as he would normally do as he writes to the people who are watching him, you know?
Yeah, and it would just be, I guess the way that this like plays out is sort of like a stream of consciousness that he just like starts having that he didn't expect, but he's like, it doesn't
Not in
seem
control
like,
of this either.
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't seem like it's coming from anywhere but him though.
Correct. So and his mind picks up on it, and he stills his mind and just writes down what he's hearing.
Okay, sure.
But to those watching, it would seem that he is thinking about the things he's saying and writing down to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Perfect.
Cut to, and as you guys are, as he's doing that, you guys also then write down how you're going to go reconnaissance, going for information in the lower districts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Back
just kind of taking a look around. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Back at the hotel room, you have Megan, Yarrow, Tristan, Thwamp, the 5 slaves, or the 5 friends, because I'm not calling them slaves no more. Unless you guys are still keeping them enslaved, right? You're freeing them?
Yeah, we're free.
They're freed with an asterisk.
Yeah,
You're under
like
the
you're
guise
freed, but
of
under
still-
my influence.
Yeah.
You're
I
still
said-
you're still technically our slaves for appearance sake.
Yeah,
Yes.
like outside
Yeah.
of this room, you will be called a slave. Inside,
Right.
just know that you are not.
Okay.
You got to play along with us.
Yeah. Okay, and they will, because obviously they're your slaves, and they would just obey you, because that is what they know. Except probably Masharib and the other guy. But anyway, so you guys are back at the room. Megan takes out the files. She goes, "Well, where do I begin?" You guys can all take a look. It's in your roll 20. It's in your notes and handouts. You'll see it called the broker files. In the broker files, there are 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 different documents, but 3 of them, I think 2 of them, have multiple documents in them. And so you read through what you want, but Megan is going to disclose the information in character, basically saying Lyra Porter is being blackmailed, and we have proof of the trade agreement between the syndicates, the pirate syndicates, and Captain Lyra Porter. You also have a list in a black book of nobles that are of significance that are in Baldur's Gate that are being tracked. And you also have more of like a personal dossier of information that the broker keeps, because he just gets a lot of information, so he writes it down, of things that are happening. One was the subject Seth Harlow, and it captures the circumstances that happened, the strategic value, the status, the risk. Like, if you guys want to read through that and use that information, you can. If you don't, no worries about it. Then the other one is the Red Wizards, and what he writes down, like his thoughts on them, basically what's going on. And then the Pirate Syndicate as well. And then there's a personal letter from Lyra Porter writing to somebody, "Hey, they've taken my family by hostage, and I'm forced to do this." And so those are all of the broker files. Feel free to read through them, but Megan has disclosed that information. We're picking back up.
Like, Tristan goes, "Those bastards!" It's like, I knew. Where do I begin with this? Let's start off with the small fry. If Lyra Porter, if what this is saying about Lyra Porter is true, Sir Tristan has a dark look on his face. That she has failed in her duties 100% completely. Sir Tristan says, "It may sound harsh coming from me, but we've always been told that the general structure of the army comes before even our own families and their safe being, as harsh as that sounds, for it puts more at risk than just our families. This is damning. This is more than enough to basically have her court-martialed." Sir Tristan.
Megan is just looking at you like, I mean, that's fucked up,
But what about the giant asshole in the tower who wants to, I guess, use all these souls to harvest and take over the fucking nation? That's also a pretty big deal.
So just goes, oh, speaking of which, I want you to run a medical examination on me. We had a run-in with some strange food. You remember that, Chirp?
Thwamp.
So Thwamp. You remember that, Thwamp?
Yeah, I didn't get to eat it. I will admit I did want to try, but seeing the reaction,
Damn, I wanted one.
Like, so just goes, we had this strange food, and it had a sort of magical enchantment or something on it that I'm gonna be real with you. I tasted it. It did not it did not taste like anything special. But for the people that had it, they couldn't get anything. They couldn't get enough of it, to the point where they were bloating, to the point of pain, and they kept wanting to eat it. I don't know if it's related, but if what you're saying is true, they have to have some sort of mechanism. And what better way to hide it than in the food?
That's interesting. She looks you over. You look fine. I mean, you are a pretty hardy dude, you know? Maybe it doesn't really trigger in you, but you need to see it to really get a good examination.
I was gonna.
Wait a minute. Didn't we have some guys save the food, or did they eat it all? The Thwamp.
I look at the two who bloated individuals.
They're both smiling.
So did you already eat it, or?
Yes. Yes. I did. I ate it as soon as we got it. I couldn't stop eating it, but now I don't feel like I want it anymore.
So it's definitely a snowball effect in the moment. Did you feel like almost compelled, like once we we played our part and told you to stop eating or else we beat you?
Yeah, honestly, I felt like I wanted nothing but it as I kept consuming. And when you asked me to stop, I felt in need to listen to you so I can get more.
Which is, because that's a strong compulsion. I don't know how it is magically, but they have to
Could
have
be a medicinal as well, magically, like they enchant something that makes it addictive. They do stuff like that. It's fucked up.
Question. Yeah. Since from practices of immoral and moral means from my time at the monastery, would I be able to recall anything that sounds sort of like this, like properties of like an ingredient or something that causes like this involuntary thing where it's just like they eat to death?
That is a great question. That would require a very nuanced history check.
All right. Let's see if PTSD kicks in.
Whoa. Oh, wow. PTSD did kick in as you have a quick flashback to your youth, where you remember your master discussing with you the moral implications of causing people to kill themselves via drugs. And one of the things you spoke of is being able to break down certain plants and then using certain types of enchantment magic to turn it into something that is extremely addictive when consumed. So much so that it bends people's wills to whoever fed them it, or who they perceive to be their master. So it's something you've learned of. It was more of a very discreet topic, something that normally you guys really wouldn't explore. But since it is discreet and you were young, he kind of just was yapping that day. And that's where you remember it from, actually.
Okay, so Thwamp, thinking back at it, it goes, well, it might not only be magical. It might be, this is theory is, I think I've witnessed this once or twice, years past. It's a combination of both herbs and magical properties applied to these herbs, where it can cause this almost thrall-like state. Thrall is I would say that's a little
Pretty
extreme, but I think it would be pretty accurate for this situation. Like as I look at the dwarf, I tell him, so when I told you to stop, you just almost unwillingly just stopped because you wanted more. That's what you said, correct?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, then that sounds pretty on par, because it is supposed to make whoever consumes this. I can't remember the exact herb. I think there was more than one, but it did involve some tweaking from magical properties. So we were on the right track on where this may be, but I don't. Maybe if I see something, a memory will pop up. I'm pretty good at memorizing visual things. So if you find any weird herbs or something that may look funky, maybe I could remember it. I'm not sure, but I do remember that being a thing, and I am very positive that is what took place in that little encounter. All the symptoms add up.
So Tristan goes, Megan, you were probably the best person here versed in magic. Do you know of any rituals that would require a large amount of thralls to basically do what they're suggesting?
In the
Tristan,
moment,
what do you think? What do you think they're suggesting?
I don't know, but they need a large amount of thralls to pull this off, whatever Asarak wants to pull off.
So here are I have two thoughts. One, to me, it sounds like this is from what you're describing, Thwamp, a means of controlling people temporarily. Am I sounding that right?
Like almost like a short term, not an ever expanding. Oh, you're now mine for the rest of time situation.
Right. So maybe, why did he take you? Can we go back to that place?
I mean, we could. It's just my only concern is the gold, as there were some places that asked for at least 400 gold starting, simply to enter.
But if I remember correctly, that was in the lower district, so I don't think it should be that expensive.
That is true. We didn't pay though. That is one thing. We might be able to. We might be able to. I'm content with. I'm okay with trying to get that and bring it back, if that's what you're asking.
All right. So finish your thought, Megan. So what were you thinking of?
So I don't know if, because you said the red hat took you there, right? Maybe he was trying to get you to do something for him, and like, for whatever reason.
My guess is he probably wanted to show weird meal to us.
Yeah. Maybe you wanted to get information out of you in a short term, or maybe compel you to do something in a short term. But he ate it too, so it seems like from your story, it seems that maybe there's a immunity to it, or I'm not sure. Tristan, you weren't affected by it though, correct?
Correct, although I felt it was like it was trying to affect me or whatever, but it never did.
Okay, those may have higher constitution, might not be affected. Okay, I mean, it sounds like a lesser. It's interesting. I'm not sure if it's connected to these files though, because just on information given, what you speak of Ridley, it's more about their souls, right?
Right. But we all know rituals sometimes require, massive amount of people.
I think that this is simply kind of like how can I describe it? Like a systematic way of controlling people in the short term, as everybody's got to eat. Everybody has to eat. And
I agree.
If I'm not saying that it is at every single place. As I went to a stand that didn't. I did not feel that way when I ate the food there, but at least with the place we went to it was pretty packed. It wasn't a small amount of people. But if everybody at the same time there eats the same food, or rather from the same stall, the same area, and it's all affected by the same ingredients, it would, I mean, at least to me, it seems feasible to start something in the short term with a large
Right.
amount of people in a
Right.
very
Wait.
confined space.
Wait. Hear me out. What if we could use it to our advantage?
So Tristan goes, now that is interesting. So Tristan goes,
I gotta think about it.
there's another thing we should think about. The location. It took place. The food that we got at the upper districts didn't have this, at least to our knowledge. While we went to a low-class place and it had it. Wouldn't it be fitting if all the low-class people were somehow be able to be controlled?
And we cause a disruption, societal style. Oh, great move. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I think we need to get.
Megan looks at Yarrow.
Yarrow kind of looks back at her like, once again, she isn't super magically inclined. So she's just gonna like, what, you want me to look for weird herbs?
Should I tell them?
That is your decision to make, not mine. It's your hunt, your grievance. It would probably be easier if everyone was on board. Yes.
Megan looks back at you guys.
Is there something wrong?
It depends on what you define as wrong.
Megan, still-eyed, still-voiced, speaks. The king, Seth Harlow, is my father. I am a bastard child from him conceiving New Hawk's Nest when he took place in a regicide 19 years ago. When I was 10, I was found out, brought to Selena, the blonde-haired girl, adopted as her child, and was treated as a noble, from an orphan to a noble. And so, as I was shunned by the lower class, and then immediately as I was shunned by the higher class, and then shunned by the lower class, no friends, I made it my life's goal to kill Seth Harlow. And so when I found he left, through some of the loose lips of Varan, I came to Chult to kill him. But he ended up being a hero. As she starts to tear up again. And so I'm thinking about it. If I still want to take his life. But it seems like what's happening now is bigger than me and my personal grievances. And so I would like to find him as soon as possible so that I can make my decision and save this forsaken world.
So Tristan goes, two things. He puts his sword aside and he goes, I guess it's time that I come clean about what my mission is. Now that you have revealed a big secret, so I think it's only fitting that I reveal the related secret. I've been commissioned by High Command to find Seth Harlow. So that's number one. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you about it.
Thwamp is hearing about this for the first time as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's almost like I'd rather keep quiet. This is very.
This is
But
new
I'm sure-
information to everyone but Chirp.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, so That's number one. Number two, Megan, I understand that you want to kill Seth Harlow, and that is fine. But one thing first. I will kill him first because let me ask you a question. He's never met with you once after giving birth to you?
Well, he hasn't met me ever. Well, he's
So
met
Tristan
me.
goes, I
But
see.
he's met me under the guise of me calling him Kinley and me being just an adventurer girl named Megan. He doesn't know who I am.
So Tristan goes, we're going to fix that. It's like, so Tristan goes, I'm going to find Seth Harlow. I'm going to rescue him. And then I will beat him within an inch of his life. Because there is no way that I will allow any of my friends, whether they be king or peasant, to treat their family as they have treated you. I swear this to you.
I don't think he thinks I exist, Tristan. I think he has no idea.
So Tristan goes, that is not an excuse, and I will make it explicitly clear to him.
Then let's do it. You, dwarf guy, what's your name?
It's Masharib. I think I've talked about it. My name is Masharib. I am a blacksmith. I'm a dwarf.
Do you know where Seth is?
I mean, I've heard of a guy when I was down in the district down below that was similar to that description that you read earlier. Blonde, semi-white, blonde hair, older guy, regal, cool, big. And he was talking a lot of shit. He was saying some shit that I would be afraid of if it was real. I thought he was just crazy, to be honest.
So Tristan goes, yeah, that's Seth, all right.
I can take you there.
Well, let's go meet him. Oh, so just goes, thinks for a second, he goes, let's do some reconnaissance first.
Megan looks at Tristan like, bro. She looks at the 6'5", fully plated armor, fucking greatsword, fucking, berserker gun, guts, cloth, and goes, where the fuck are you going to do reconnaissance at?
Like, so Tristan goes, let's do a little scout team. We have to do this perfectly.
I think he's trying to describe himself as a pillar. That's my only current theory. As what else are you going to disguise yourself as I look at as Thwamp looks at Tristan. It's like you're built like a brick wall.
Yeah, that is true. So what, we'll kick down the front door?
I'm not against it,
No.
honestly. Fuck these guys.
It's like, Tristan goes, you know what? I can get on board with that.
Yeah, me too, Megan says, as the two of them have a murderous bloodlust fills the room as they both are grinning. Kick down the front door sounds like a good plan. Fuck these guys. Let's go. Masharib, lead the way.
Yara's tail flicks. She's like, I'm normally the one. Advocates for violence. Are we sure we just want to go in door? They're blazing because don't we kind of have a reputation we need to uphold?
I'm going to become a better monster, and I'm going to start by laying waste to these fools who captured this man.
So
Thwamp is
Tristan
gonna.
goes, they took our prey. He is ours to beat up and kill.
Yes.
Not theirs.
Yes. Not theirs.
Yara
Thwamp
kind
will
of smirks.
Thwamp will interject, going, "Look," as he points at the 5 people that they've been able to take back from a fucking fucked up life, and we're trying to teach them. We're trying to make them good people. And he goes, "We've done progress. This is progress right here. We were literally. We can't just mess it all up right now. That's not gonna." These are systematic changes that we're trying to do. You don't do that this easily. We were just talking about how, like, well, it's fucked up as it is to say out loud, but to start a little movement from, the lower areas, that's good. We were going on a good pace, and now you're just saying to throw all that away and just put ourselves out there in a big bang. That's stupid. That is dumb. I understand that you have your emotions here, trying to lead you into what you want to do with the person that you're trying to do it with, but you're being stupid about this.
Hold on a second. Well, one thing, I'm not arguing this from yes, I am obviously mad at Seth, but Seth is not, I would agree with you if it was some random person, but Seth is not a random person. He is a political unit that has more of sway. He's not some random person. If we could rescue him, he might be able to turn this entire situation on its head.
And you think it's gonna be easier when you kick down the front door? Like, as soon as that happens, they're going to put security up tenfold, because who else?
Yeah, well, as much as I hate to say it, Megan, I think we might have to leave this, go with Thwamp's thing. I think Seth could take care of himself. Everybody else, I think, is in more danger than him. If anything, the people that have been jailed are in more danger than he is.
So then let's not do it kicking down the door. Thwamp, would you be more risk averse if we broke him out silently? So give us some time to prep?
I don't even think we need to be that silent about it.
I agree. I'm just saying, after we get this extremely influential figure out, maybe we can start being a little more abrasive, a pain on the side, maybe afterwards, because as you said, very important political figure. Brokers speak in riddles, in politics, in money. There's money involved, politics that's involved almost half the time. I escaped that life. I don't want to go back into that, but I recognize the importance of it when it comes for influence. So, after do you guys decide on what to do with Kingsley, as I think I've connected what you're trying to say here? Then I'm not gonna comment too much on that. But we've had a good thing going for the past 2 weeks? For the past 2 weeks, we've been able to rescue, as I point towards, the previously slaves. It's like 5 people. You just, like, as soon as our names are everywhere there, it's going to go kaput. It's going to go kaput.
That is true.
I think that we should break him out either way. I mean, I'm not going to say go guns blazing, but if we get him out of there, we can definitely start turning tides. I think it's the longer he's in there, the worse it is. We need to get him out.
Oh, I agree.
May I interject?
Guns
She
blazing
says,
after.
looking towards the group of 5 people they have inadvertently rescued. We have a bit of a reputation. That is part of what we have been doing, no? They like to speak in their shiny money. Whatever. Why don't we try to make a deal?
With
Go
who?
down there. Whoever is holding him hostage.
Good point.
I
Maybe we could talk to one of the.
won that tournament. Y'all made whatever it is to get Masharib and friend. So.
Friend goes, there's actually, well, I mean, if you pay enough, you can get siege with all of the pirate syndicate captains. I'm sure they'd love to see a new mercenary group making waves. It's very possible. I could take you down to the pirate district during the docks and
If you would like, I can meet you up with. I used to be employed by one of them, or I guess owned. So, that is who runs the slave district, one of the pirate syndicates. If someone who needs to find a slave, I feel like he'd be the one to ask, no?
Seems sound enough to me, but the dealings aren't quite my specialty.
Agreed. Same here.
So Tristan goes, I can speak in the terms that pirate captains speak in. Violence and intimidation.
That is how they speak. If you want, I could lead you there. And then we could procure ourselves maybe a excuse to be in front of a new slave.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's do it.
A lot of you have decided that you are going to go first, try to find your good friend Chirp, and then second, head over to the pirate syndicate boss to talk to them. So
For that, we want to get a bit of that food as well.
Well, I will say, how long would that conversation have taken?
probably about an hour.
Whoa, because Chirp was planning to come back 30 minutes.
Yeah, so Chirp, you probably are on your way back as you see them starting to leave.
Okay, cool. Works for me. Yeah, walk back with this guy.
Yep. As you guys see them exiting the tavern, Megan goes, perfect. Sure.
I'll nod.
She reaches out to you, Hermione. We've discussed a lot. And she reveals to you what they discussed. And she goes, so we're trying to go see this pirate syndicate. I guess this guy can come along. Yeah.
Chirp is trying to keep a straight face at now realizing that Megan is the illegitimate child of Seth.
Yep.
Because that he didn't know.
Nope. Maybe not.
That's some big information.
That's really big information.
Yep.
He's also
Yeah.
trying to keep a straight face on the fact that she wants him dead.
Yep.
Because
She is giving you this lore dump and is blowing your fucking mind.
yeah, and I'm trying not to hold on to those thoughts a little too much before somebody fucking looks. But yeah, okay, great. Then he'll take a mental breath and then respond, so what the fuck do I do with this guy?
Like I said, he can come with us, I guess. I mean, what else?
Hey, guy! As she yells at the guy. Yeah?
Hey, come here real quick.
As he walks over, he goes,
My name's Megan, all right? If you know what's good for you, you're going to just ride with us and don't do anything stupid, or my friend here is going to blow your fucking head off. Do you understand?
he's just looking at her like, what?
She goes, do not, and I repeat, do not stand in our way. If you can fight, then do so on our behalf. If not, I will have this girl blow your fucking brains off. Out of your head. Okay? You don't look very strong. You look squishy. I've seen this girl blow up rocks with her fucking arrows. Boulders. Do not fuck around. You will die. When we do not care.
So just holds up his hand. He's like, she's not joking, by the way.
this
Yarrow
guy
is
looks
just probably
fucking
underneath her cowl.
concerned.
Just the little mixed matched eyes are just peering out from underneath her cowl. Just
This man is
that
like,
is
you
the
guys are
eyes of a
fucking
fucking
crazy.
hunter.
You guys are fucking crazy. I can do some magic, okay? I just don't kill me. It wouldn't be good for you. Listen, okay? I am not your enemy. Please.
Fine. Cut off the fucking signal to your whatever the fuck's watching you. I know you can do it.
He goes, I cannot do that.
She goes, fine. And she takes out a lead box opens the lead box and says, "Put it in here right now." As he looks, and he reaches in his pocket and takes out a scrying orb and puts it into the lead box and closes it. Now, you're with us. Congratulations, Deacon. Welcome to the party. As she puts the lead box into the bag of holding, types it up, throws it on her back.
Not suspicious at all.
You know, I'm a spy, and I don't even have a lead box for scrying orbs.
Yaro's just smirking, watching Megan do this, just kind of like, "That's my girl."
So Tristan has a raised eyebrow.
It was given to you guys, like before you left, and you haven't taken out the scrying orb before. It's just getting in the box. Megan's just been holding onto it in the bag of holding.
No. We gave
both scrying orbs into the box.
No, the crew from that we went with, the smugglers, they took the scrying orb with them when we got off. So there was no more scrying orb in that box. It was free.
Oh right, they didn't take the scrying orb, but they still had the box. Either way, it's still in the fucking the box. Is now the new scrying orb is in the box and in the bag, and this guy has been cut off, which is shit for him. That's probably gonna get him killed. To be honest.
Fuck his Zhentarim anyway.
Yeah. Well, the red hats, but yeah, I mean they can do like disintegration beams and shit. They're pretty scary, honestly.
Yeah, both.
But
I don't like him because he's Zhentarim.
He doesn't give a fuck about the Red Wizard. Fuck these Red Wizards. And fuck these Zhentarim.
Chirp has a history with the Zen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate,
Don't
but
forget.
they are on. You don't like it, but unfortunately, they are your not ally, but co-mutual.
They're useful.
Party.
Partners,
Yeah.
you know,
Co-beneficial
business
partner of things that are happening in the same interests, you know?
Just real quick, the orb was for the Red Wizards or for the Zhentarim?
Well, you
Or
don't
do
know.
we not know? We don't know.
You do not
We
know.
don't know.
But it was taken out, and Megan knew that he probably had it because, well, how else would they do it, right? Because she's like, fuck it, put it in here. We already did something for this. It's like, fuck. All right. I'm so dead.
Thwamp is gonna.
I'm dead either way.
Thwamp is gonna look at Megan and go, that.
How long have you
Kind of
had
fucked
that?
up, but I don't blame you.
Well, I guess you better make your life useful.
Right.
That's all right. Sure.
Your level 5 wizards join the party.
Good, we could use them.
Oh my god.
Not the most traditional party member entry, but hey, we did.
We got there in the end.
I mean,
We
how
got
many
there.
traditional party entries have we had?
Yeah. Well, Caleb was pretty traditional. He was. He's kind of a pussy.
It's like, yeah, fuck all that adventuring shit. I just want to do my thing back in town.
Please,
I
don't.
wanna grind out my XP real quick.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get out. You guys are fucking up my research time with all this bullshit.
What they're gonna give you your plants? Shut the fuck up.
Yarrow coming back with just another pile of weird plants for him.
What the fuck? So,
Coriander.
Deacon has joined the party. You guys have this wizard. He is an evocation wizard. He can do a lot of damage. He is damage focused.
That's a lot of damage.
That's what he does. You also have the fighter. If you choose, he's coming with you, so he's at your display.
Yeah.
So these are your party has grown. It is now, I believe, 7 of you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Damn. And Masharib is coming along with us just to lead us to where they're going to be
Masharib told
afterwards,
you
or after.
Masharib told you he could take you to where he saw Seth, but we need to sneak to get in there because it's in the lower districts below the tower and basically in like a lower area where the prisons are at. He can get you there because he was there stationed. He knows how to get there. He knows how to get he knows the path taken there. So if you guys you guys can go there, or you can go you could sneak there, or you could try to garner a parlay and see if you can get your way down there as well.
Yeah, it seems like we're first trying to parlay to at least get somewhere in the vicinity.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And that's why we're taking Claw, because he used to work for, or was enslaved by one of the guys who had connections to
syndicate.
them.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I guess it would be 8 of you if he's joining. But the 8 of you...
I was just wondering because I thought that we were going to use Masharib as like a, oh my god, you guys are the one that got Masharib? What the fuck? All right, yeah, come in.
Well, I mean, I think they're going to recognize Yarrow for Thwamp.
Twerp.
Twisted.
Wow.
Twerp. Yes. The Chirp Thwamp fucking Fortress earrings.
Unbelievable.
Super Saiyan fusion.
Truly just hats
I
for
was so fine
Chirp.
until
Twerp.
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 that's when the Kenku go off on
they do their
own missions.
Fusion. Twerp has been born. You guys,
do we get the earrings like Vegeta as well, or no?
No, you did the fusion dance. You did the fusion dance. You didn't do the Patara. I said the Patara first, but then you have to do the fusion dance. Actually, this is temporary. We're not trying to do this forever.
All right.
So this reveal to
Masharib,
Megan.
or no?
Yeah, just take a Masharib. You guys are going to be heading up to the Noble District in the high uptown. I mean, this place is kind of lit, if I'm being real. Like, oh wow, that's nice. Wait, where's it at?
Litty titty.
You guys make your way up to the upper ward, on the other side of the island. It's really nice here. Like, it's not so much like the Noble District where it's like platted in gold and gaudy, and this is like, or the upper middle class maybe, you know, merchants, nobles, kids. As you make your way to this building, this high building, this beautiful villa, not a villa, but like a, I guess, mountainside home. As you knock, you see a young lady open the door. Hello. Oh, Catter, you're back. Friend goes, or Claw goes, well, they call me Claw now. And we're here on behalf of this new mercenary group to speak with the Master, if they're available. I mean, Master's here, but she's not expecting any guests. I'll let her know. The door closes.
So Yarrow's gonna kind of look sideways at Claw. They called you Catter.
Yes, I was called Catter here. Catter the cat. That was my name.
People say shifter names are too direct already.
These people are just, in my opinion, very stupid.
So Tristan goes, what are they interested in? Do you know, like, what do they typically hire slaves for? Or actually, more importantly, mercenaries for?
So this syndicate here is, so you're aware of the 5 syndicates of this place, correct? Do you not know them? I'll review them for you very quickly. Okay. There is the Dagger Backs. They do like raiding. They're the enforcers on the seas. You have the Guttenborn, who are the slavers and flesh peddlers. That is who owns this particular syndicate. That is who we're talking right now. You have the Crimson Sails. They are the force that is allied with the Red Wizards that enforce. They are who the Red Wizards hire to have people track you around, like our friend right here. And you have the Iron Week, who are smugglers, and they do supply chain. And you have the Black Reefs, and they are a bunch of weirdo cultists. But they also do control, if you understand what I'm saying. The person who runs this place is more or less into slaving as a means of procuring wealth. They really don't have any moral things against it or necessarily hate the people they're slaving. It's kind of what they just do. So they're probably very willing to talk to us if we have some of the right, let's just say, means of persuasion.
Ah, I see. So they need forcers and enforcers, essentially.
Well, we're here to parlay information about your target, correct?
Yes.
Well, if there's anyone who knows about people sold into slavery, it's probably the master here. The door opens. Claw. The master says she will see you in about 25 minutes. She needs to prepare. Come on in, and I will get a lot of you refreshments. This is a mercenary company, you said? That's right, a mercenary company.
The just goes, yes, I'm the leader of it. We're the Blackguard.
Okay, all right, let her know. You guys walk in. It's a very nice, think of like Columbia, like beautiful villa mansions, just absolutely sick. Or maybe even Islander, Spanish Islander, style, Havana houses, just very nice, elegant furniture, teas being served. There's this aura or atmosphere of uneasiness as you, on one hand, see all this decadence and beautiful, on the other hand, feel a overwhelming sense of emptiness here. This home feels cold. As you see the young lady come back and goes, well, young master is ready to see you guys. Follow me. You guys get up and follow her?
Yeah, we get up and follow her.
All right, you guys walk back. You see a tiefling girl, thin, weary, skin modded with ash and old bruises. Her horns are broken and filed down to stubs. Her eyes glow faint yellow with a rat's-like torch. She dresses in patchwork stolen silks and sewer leathers. She goes, my name is Ratskin Vera. Pleasure to meet you, Blackguard. I've heard if you guys bought one of my high-end pieces recently.
Yeah.
And look who it is. Catter. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you? I'm doing well. They're here to talk to you, not me. Catter. Oh, you are so good. I miss you. Well, I yearn for you. We know if you're free. Kind of sits back. Anyways. So, what can I do for you, Blackheart? I have a lot of things going on, and I'm trying to get my hands on some valuable
merchandise.
Assets. Yes.
It's we're very good at acquiring merchandise, but we were wondering if you were willing to do a trade.
What could you possibly want to trade me for?
We heard through the rumor mill that you possess or have knowledge of a very valuable prisoner And
So you want coin? You want to trade information for coin? Is that what you're asking me?
yes, or services.
There are a few high-powered or high-stakes prisoners here. We call them political prisoners. They are to be sold. I have a couple contracts lined up. One is particularly, let's just say, redacted.
Oh. What would it take to make that unredacted?
Well, I seek power with the other merchant or the other syndicates. Maybe you can help me take out one of them? Disrupt the power. Then we can take over. Kick these Red Wizards out. And me and some of my allies will take out that broker. You see, we grow tired of this tower harboring all of the information, how much wealth is being accumulated, and the lack of want to start to colonize this land is concerning us. However, one of the syndicates, the Crimson Sails, well, they are working with the Red Hats to enforce our standing. I would like to get rid of them. And if you know how, or can do, then I'm willing to give you information on where your redacted contract is.
As with any big decisions like this, would you get us a minute, a private room to just confer with my colleagues
Of course.
on this?
Of course. Catter, show her to one of the private rooms, why don't you? Claw kind of just looks at her and ignores her command. Catter?
It's like so just as Thomas goes, unfortunately, she's of our employ. You understand that she cannot respond to your orders
It's a dude.
unless you he cannot respond to your orders as we have gainfully purchased her.
Fine. Tidra, show him a private room. As the young lady stands up and, right away, follow me, please. She shows you to a guest room, but guest room in quotation marks. Think of it as like a loft apartment you guys have.
Whole ass suite.
Yeah, like a whole suite. Bathrooms, TV, not TV, but bathrooms, living room, dining room, kitchen, like big ass suite. Feel free to stay here in the meantime.
Like, we shan't be long.
Whenever you're ready. She leaves.
Sir Tristan goes, yo, new guy, put up a barrier.
Deacon goes, okay, 1 second. And she takes out a roll of like a poster and puts it over the door and tacks it in one and tacks in the other as it falls down. And you see the room get covered in glyphs as it becomes magically sealed off. Goes, you guys have 2 minutes. Then stop.
All right, got it. What do you guys think? We could cause a civil war and destabilize this area, and it would be in keeping with our disguise. These kind of power plays are not uncommon amongst these pirates. What do you think?
I'll give. Go.
I think we need to be very cautious with what we're doing if violence is to ensue. If you read the documents that I read, it is only helpful to Asarak.
That is true.
Yara's gonna look to Deacon. And, well, you are our local Red Hat. She was so vividly able to oppose you despite the results.
Yara, I didn't catch all of that. Can you say that again?
She looks to Deacon,
Mhm.
and once again, he is a red hat.
Yep. Well,
part
I
of
mean,
this.
was at this point, but yes.
Was, but in theory,
Yeah, he has
still-
betrayed the Red Hats. Yeah, he has. So, whatever. But yes, he has all of the accurate information thus far.
yeah. Is what she's saying true? And also, the fact that she would be so bold, say such directly in front of you, not sure if you still had allegiance. What do you think?
I think that, I think that she was dumb enough to say that in front of me, and she probably doesn't care. Or she doesn't really realize what we do here. The pirates don't really know that we monitor them. They think that we are here as an enforcement for the broker, not that we're monitoring all things for ourselves. So that is technically true. We are here monitoring everyone on behalf of the broker and the Crimson Sails, who I was employed for. They are the agents that the Red Hats, who are the Red Wizards of Thay. The Red Hats are we're the organization underneath them, but the Red Wizards of Thay are the actual mages, who are the big power players. So us and the Red Hats, we are merely pirates who work for them, which is fine. Well, we are the Crimson Sail, we're the Red Hats guys. So we do our enforcement for all of the merchants or mercenaries or people who are nobles to keep our eyes on, as is our duty. So, maybe she didn't know. I don't think she knew that I was scrying, because that is not commonplace, or I guess that's not something that they would know, unless they are, a Red Hat. Which, unfortunately, the information I divulged to you, did he divulge it to everyone? I think he only did it to Thwamp, Tristan, and Chirp, but
Yeah, Yarrow's not in the room.
yeah, so the broker is able to scry with us. So the pirates don't really know that. Maybe some of them do, I'm not sure. But I don't think this one particularly knew. At least in my experience. Keep in mind, I'm merely a wizard working a job. And his works for another job. So, we don't have much time. What else would you like to say?
It's like, well, the question is, do we go through with it or not? Like, if what Chirp is saying is true, if those documents say that killing these people would be a bad idea because it helps Azarak out, but if we kill these people, it would destabilize the political structure, making it easier for the Order of the Wave to conquer this place back into where its proper place.
That seems like a decision that is on you. I personally do not care for the Red Hats. I am here merely because I've been in tremendous debt, gambling away in the reaches of Thay. So, I work under pretense. If you destroy them, then I have no more debt. So.
Sounds like you have some inclination on this sort of deal.
It also sounds like you have a lot more that you could be telling us if you want to be able to keep your life for longer than you thought. Because we are a little more capable than I think you realize.
Okay, so, what else would you like to know? I don't want to die.
Well, that's for later. We're about to run out of time and we have a decision to make.
It's like, all in favor? Say aye. Because
I would like
for
to
it.
pose this. Aren't the pirate types very big on treason? The broker is so adamant on maintaining the balance and control. What stops us from selling her out to him?
To the broker?
Well, she has information. I'm a valuable prisoner.
But if she's taken out, why can't we just take
That would kind of defeat the
ourselves?
reason why we came here in the first place.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that if we destabilize, we have to know what the terms are. If it's destabilizing through violence, then I don't know if I can do that to good people. Bad people, sure, but not good ones. And, however, we also were planning on doing that anyway, right?
That is true.
So I think it'd be beneficial for us to at least agree to do it. And if they're bad people, we take them out and then do what we have to do. But until then, well, first we need to go find our target, I think. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I agree.
Howard just shrugs. Like,
Sounds
climb on.
reasonable enough.
All right, so our decision is we will agree to it, but we'll wait on to see if we will actually do it.
Okay. As time expires and the room goes back to where it was, you guys make your way back to Vera, and she goes, "Well, have we come to a decision?" Hmm?
We'll take you up on your offer, but we have to know the
Wonderful.
terms.
Oh, great. The terms are simple. I have a friend who is part of the people who create the food in the pit. They are a merchant syndicate, and they feed in a drug that can cause momentary enthrallment, to say the least. Our goal is to have a little bit of a fair, and I would like you all to have as many people come to one place at one time and eat this. And then what we will do is we will cause all the people to attack the Red Hats and eliminate them. That will cause chaos, allow for the under syndicates to take siege on the Red Hats, as they are going to try to frame it as them betraying the population. It's going to be perfect. The uprising will happen, and we will take control. Then, after we take control, we will focus our efforts on bringing down the broker. That's going to take weeks, though. So, in the meantime, I will be having my friend take up effort to start to garner this event. And when it happens, I ask that you guys go around and put on a show for us. Make it your arrival.
What kind of show tends to lead the most amount of people?
Well, I would think an exclamation of war, a declaration of war would be a good one, don't you think? Maybe you could convince a crowd of people that they have been mishandled by slavers, the Red Hats, who are selling them into this godforsaken island, and bring them to a new revolution along those lines.
So just goes, I see. We can make that work.
And with them being under psychosis temporarily, they'll believe you, and then once they come out of it, they'll want to do it anyway. And then we start a revolution.
All right. On the flip side, how do I know that you will? Mercenaries, we're always accustomed to being backstabbed. So, what guarantee do I have that you will fulfill your end of the bargain? We are definitely willing to fulfill our end.
You won't. I merely would tell you who you're looking for, and that will be the trade.
All right.
Do we have a deal?
So Tristan looks to the rest of the group. How's the rest of the group feeling about this?
Yaro's got a look. Seems like she wants to say something, but she's kind of debating holding her tongue.
It's a bit ambitious. Definitely be out of my comfort zone.
This will definitely be something brand new on my end, at least this larger scale.
Same here. Thought she would maybe see us more as valuable partners to have. Just 5 well-done gold slaves in our house. One of hers that is especially high value. Feel like we should be watching.
Starting a war. There.
Tristan thinks in his mind to Chirp. He's like, I think it's beneficial to us to agree to it, but I want to double cross her.
I'm concerned that our group that we initially contacted here at this point would be also in opposition to what we are doing. This isn't what we set out to do.
That is true, but it could move things up. It could move things forward. This might be the big break we were looking for.
Yes, but whose plan are we moving forward the most? I don't think it's ours.
She said it'll take 2 weeks for her to get ready.
We will have 2 weeks to get everything set up.
Keep in mind, your friends, the other group told you it would take about a month for them to get set up.
Yep.
But it's
And
been 2 weeks.
It's been around 2 weeks thus far. So
So,
they would be ready around the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
So essentially, you would be pitching chaos. You don't know how that's going to play out. Chirp is right in his line of thinking.
Like, so what you're saying is this is a big risk. There's a big reward that we could be weakening these people so that the Order of the Wave has an easier time conquering these people, but it could mean a stronger person comes out of the crucibles of the fires.
Look, I don't understand exactly what you do in the Order of the Gauntlet or any of its auxiliaries. This is not anything that I am comfortable with doing. Prefer to do things quick and quiet. This is far from quick and quiet. I don't think I'm on board, but I'm also not the leader of this group.
We have the other way of getting. Well, so I'm thinking this too. Chirp. It's like we still have the other way of getting to our target. I am kind of done with experimenting, especially at this scale. I'm not happy about this. I'm not feeling very good about something this huge. But at the same time, no, no more having to have that presence constantly on us would be nice.
You get used to it. And I will simply relay to Tristan that the general consensus is very uncomfortable with it.
Megan is her perspective. She goes, I think we are doing it either way. Whether we do it with the people who call themselves good or they call themselves pirates, the end game is the same. Upheave this place and take out this fucking broker. So I'm on board.
Except for Megan.
Like, I think it's inevitable.
Is
Okay,
there a
let's-
way
let's-
we can talk to the Order of the Wave? See what they think of all of this?
Yeah,
In time for a decision.
All in favor? Say aye. Megan is an
Aye.
aye.
for Tristan.
All opposed? Say nay.
Nay.
Hey,
Nay.
Looks like
Okay.
the nays have it.
You guys are refusing his contracts.
It's like, Thomas goes, Tristan goes as Thomas. It looks like my crew has decided to refuse your contracts. I'm sorry, we could not make this happen.
That's unfortunate. Now well, let's just say we'll have two little secrets between each other.
Chirp will nod at that.
Thwamp nods.
Secrets remain secrets as long as they are unspoken to one another.
In the ward, bottom ward, there's a man there. I can't help you get him out since you don't want to help me, but because I do have the contract for him, simply walk down there and take him out. However, when I bust him out, as this gesture of good faith, hopefully one day I can convince you otherwise. Take this. She gives you a key that looks like a bone-made key. This will unlock mostly any door down there. I particularly don't like the Red Wizards, and I particularly hate the broker. And so, I'm sure you'll cause chaos wherever you go. I wish you best of luck. Hopefully, we don't cross each other on a battlefield one day.
It's like, so just goes, hopefully not. And if we do, no, it wasn't personal. Just business.
As likewise. Just keep our secret while I keep plotting. Good day. As you guys are escorted out. So you have this key, Masharib. The 8 of you are all standing at this beautiful villa. It's nice out. The wind's moving. What are our next moves?
Like, so just think that it is, let's meet up with our merchant associates.
Yeah. Gotta maintain that contact.
Yeah.
Hero nods.
Yeah, before we do anything with this, we should inform them.
About their plan to attack the Red Wizards?
No, the next move.
Oh,
Are we going to bring them?
Not that I know of. It's more of a making sure that everything is on track, since it's only been 2 weeks.
right. But I also just completed my document heist. I think. I mean, if you need the reassurance, then I suppose. But I believe everything is going according to plan, actually, which is not something I get to say often.
So we don't need to inform them? I suppose.
Inform them of what? That we're waiting?
No. That there's a possible wrinkle in the plan here. Because you know what that woman just said.
Right. I mean, we can pass that information on. I don't think it's meeting them that I can go give them the message.
I was thinking more along the lines of we're pretty big than we were before when we first got here.
Well, and I look
Especially
right
with,
at Deacon. That's obvious.
I mean, with unseen faces and everything, or rather unfamiliar faces. So, be a good note to kind of, at least this is how I was thinking about it, just to make sure that everybody's up to snuff on what is going on and what we're going to do. Because, as was mentioned, a lot of chaos could ensue at any moment. But if everybody deems it not necessary, I'm completely fine with that. It's not going to stop us.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll be contacted if we need to. I mean, we were, at least as far as the initial meeting was concerned, kind of the linchpin for this whole thing. So, I think we continue to get ourselves a little more ingrained in society here, I suppose, so that it's, I mean, just like they had said, not super obvious. Well, apparently, and I again look at Deacon, no matter what we do, our reputation is going to follow us at this point. So, perhaps.
So we head directly there and get Mr. Mystery out.
How would you intend to do that?
Thwamp looks at Masharib.
I could get you there. He looks at the big party. I mean, maybe not all of us need to go.
I like quick and quiet. If you guys think that can happen that way, then I will happily allow you to go off without me. I'm sure I can put my ear to the ground somewhere else.
Like, if anything, I'm not really suited to stealth. He just gestures to himself.
Tristan, weren't you and Megan the ones the most excited for this? If I recall
I want to
correctly.
just go in there and just lay waste to all these people. You guys are the one that says that's a bad idea. So,
Like,
how do you want to do it? Sneaky?
Yeah, because if we're doing it sneaky, then I'm not going to be much help.
I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
way that we can all
kinda-
be relevant in the situation.
Inches her brow. I may not be as agile as Chirp per se, but I'm still pretty good.
And I can
Issue
cast
is
magic
I
to help
have-
us with being sneaky.
also a bit more of a reputation as Camille.
Masharib,
Yes?
What is the likelihood that we could successfully get 1 to 3 people down there sneakily and make it out with little to no detection?
Well, during the late night, no one really cares down there. Mostly because people are afraid of the Red Hats. And the actual wizards themselves, the higher level ones than they're down there, are pretty scary. So it's not very guarded with physical people. More dealing with the wizards afterwards would be the issue.
Deacon, that sounds like something you might know something about.
Yeah, listen. I mean, I guess I could go and try to establish some type of distraction. I'm also able to do things that can help with making individuals invisible for a period of time, but it's only one person at a time, so if I was to do it, it would only be one person who could do it at one time, so I'm not sure what you want me to do, but if you want to know what type of people are there, down in the lower wards, I would say probably some of the higher level mages are there, probably around higher than me. I would say there probably be no more than 3 or 4 of them, but that's a lot. 3 or 4 is a lot. And I don't know how strong you guys are, but I could do some stuff, and there's a lot of us, so, I don't know. I'm a little torn here. I mean, if I'm betraying them, I might as well do it, right?
Megan goes, and like I said, I can get us down there pretty quietly as long as you guys are not complete and utter fools.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, we don't have much time.
Blowing things up.
I mean, I thought it'd been a lot more fun, in my opinion, but whatever.
Well, we're not on a field trip, Megan. We are here for business.
Glory comes in the kill, not how it's done.
We're also not in the forest, Yarrow.
We're in a concrete forest.
Be that as it may.
Sir Tristan goes, excuse you, it's concrete jungle.
Whatever.
Last time I corrected someone, I got hit with lightning. So I'd like to not do that again.
Well, perhaps then you can slake your thirst on some unknowing wizard types in a basement. As long as you do it quiet.
She nods.
The only other thing that I can think of doing at this point is getting some form of mind shielding.
Oh, actually, there is a pretty robust magic district in the merchant place. If you want to head over there, you can find some pretty good stuff if you're looking for it.
Well, I do believe this will affect my ability to communicate with you all as well. However, given that there are people, and I again look at Deacon, who are a bit prying in the eyes department. I think it would be best that we get some level of protection from this stuff, if possible. I don't know how much money we have. I'm taking any of it from funds, so.
Thwamp whips out the notebook. To be more specific, we have around 1,400. And that is not including the little assortment of trinkets that we acquired over the time.
Oh, I don't know how much that'll actually get us, but I suppose we could take a look at least.
1,400 in pure liquid, and if my ass if my math is correct, 200 plus, let's say 20 gold each. 20 gold pieces, times 16. 200 plus 200. 120. 520. In liquid, 1400. In pure assets / materials, I would say around 6,500. If we were to find someone to trade these with.
That is my simple suggestion. I suppose you all can weigh in as you like. I understand that you are some more bloodthirsty individuals.
What?
Yes, you're included in that, Bacon. Absolutely.
I'm not bloodthirsty. I'm literally just saying we could go down there and they would not stand a chance against us. I think we're fucking badass. I could summon literal walls of water to kill people if I need to. This girl can blow up fucking boulders. This guy explodes
You
people.
have a means to make sure that nobody talks about it. As badass as we are, it's better that we're not known.
I don't, but I can make us very sneaky.
That is the problem. I'm not trying to tell you that you're not exceptional.
Thwamp will also interject and go. One other factor that I want to bring up to you, Megan, and you, Chirp, and I guess then it's a such and Deacon. When we were at the little, a little boat trip, we got a little sidetracked with a few onboarding individuals that we had to take care of. One of them managed to block you from doing what you wanted to do, Chirp, correct?
Vaguely?
When we were down there, it was all covered in water. Huge dude.
Right.
Oh, a monstrosity.
I mean, I am learning myself what my capabilities are with my rather new mental abilities. These are vaguely new to me. At least in the... Huh.
I meant, they stop you from being able to do your own magic, correct? What's not to say that these individuals are not equipped with that same type of
Oh, I see what you're saying. And yes, I mean,
ability.
safer to assume that they do have it now, so...
What am I saying? Thwamp looks at Deacon. Can you stop other people from doing their magic? I'm not magically inclined, so I'm not sure what you call
Like counterspell?
I guess that sounds about right.
Yeah, I can do that.
Safe to assume.
Yeah, of course.
It's safe to
Any
assume that he's
wizard
not
worth
really
their
one
salt can do that. Yes, that's raw. That's like pretty standard.
Exactly.
Right.
How much salt are they worth down there?
Listen, what spell are they stopping if big guy over here is blowing their shit up with his mighty shiny sword? He's looking at this diamond encrusted sword. Holy shit, this is actually really nice. What the fuck?
Forget that it's
Goes- Yeah, it's top tier premium.
It's a sponsor.
Blackstone? What the fuck is that? Oh, nice. Never heard of Blackstone.
Regardless, I do not make any decisions for the group. I simply offer that we would be better served to have magical protection against people peeking in on our affairs, and would be better served to sneak down there rather than destroy them and make new names for ourselves.
Ah, that sounds like a good idea, Deacon says. But you're looking for mind shielding, I guess, right?
Yes.
I think there's a place that could do something like that. I'm not sure. But the only reason why I'm able to do this is because the Red Wizards put these, how do I describe them? Worms? It's not like a supernaturally thing, but basically these worms, when I digest them, they infect my body and I'm able to read people's surface thoughts. It's really just surface thoughts. I can't really peer much more past that. So if you're thinking about something, I could read that. Most of the Red Hats are able to do the same. So if you're able to shield it, then you should be able to counteract that pretty easily. As for the actual ability to do it yourself, I don't know if there's a place here that actually has that particular thing, but I'm sure if we ask around, we could find something. If you'd like, I could, while we're waiting, I could go and speak to a contact about procuring that type of defense. If you trust me. If not, then, do what you want.
My friend, I don't think that it's a matter of trust for you anymore. I think it's a matter of, do you believe yourself safe enough to do such a thing?
Well, no. But I have no choice. I could either we can all go together or I can go ask for you. Either way, I'm cooked. I am done. Once I turn that orb off from them seeing what I'm seeing, they are looking at it as betrayal. So eventually they will come looking for me.
Is there no way to make them think you're dead?
I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, that's pretty. That could definitely be done.
I mean,
You can't be dead and don't talk me to contacts.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but it could clear up your worries if, I don't know, we attempt to make it seem as if you were. And Thwamp just with his thumb across his neck. Then that's a loose end, tied up. In their eyes, at least.
I feel like if I take out the orb and it's me dead, and then the orb is then cut off again, they would just send people after you.
Well, wouldn't they already do that as soon as the orb was cut off?
Well, I could always cut it back on, or I can go talk to them and tell them I was, I don't know, sleeping or something. I'm not sure. It happened while we were in that room, so.
Fair enough. Just offering ideas.
Perhaps I may chime in. This may be a bit rash, and I'm not the type of planner that you all are. But that woman has problems with Red Wizards, no? Once war between them anyways. Wouldn't be too out of character for her to potentially knock you out of negotiations, no?
That's true.
Wait, so Tristan goes, wait, are you saying blame any chaos on her?
That's what she was asking for, is it not? Are we
That
not
is true.
fulfilling the deal she wanted?
Yes, but I don't think the chaos she wanted was her going down there, or any of her direct associates going down there. She has ready access to that location. She doesn't need that to blow up. It's useful to her.
No. This has nothing to do with her. It would be a good cover to get rid of.
Ah, so you're saying I was knocked out by her for refusing her offer, and then my orb was taken and put in a box.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back being like, this happened, causing chaos, shifting to her. And that, I'll get the shield mind shielding if possible. And we'll throw someone off our tail.
Well, if you think that'll work.
There's a chance. I mean, they're gonna ask a lot of questions.
When hunting other hunters, sometimes you need a distraction or a decoy.
Fine, I'll do it. But we can't do it today. Let's wait 24 hours. I'll go see them alone and grab you the information. Then,
Would you want to look beat up?
yes, I would.
So just goes, I can make that happen. Just
No, not with the sword.
like, so just goes like, oh please, I'm not artist when it comes to this thing. So just like, use my fist.
All right, you know what? Deacon, you choose. Who do you want to get beat up by?
No bias here, but I would choose the bird.
Okay, the bird. As he like stands there, stealing himself.
Oh, no, we're doing this tomorrow right before it happens. I'm not doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
I thought it wasn't even considered. How shameful.
You frequently speak of the kill, Yarrow.
Not the meme.
I suppose you have a point. Disregard.
All right. Then what for now? If we're gonna be waiting for that little situation for tomorrow, what for today?
Well, it's like 3 a.m. So it's pretty late. You guys can go back and get rest and kind of like take that day to prep any, supplies you might want, whatever. And while Deacon goes take care of that, and if that's what you guys so choose to do. It's because it is late. You guys have been doing this for a while now. You've been all over the place, talking to different folks. It's about to be sunrise, We're getting there.
Like,
So it's pretty late.
So just goes, I'm tired. Let's go to bed. We'll discuss this tomorrow.
Yes. Too much going
Sounds
on.
good. Clear mind, clear body.
To the tavern then.
To the tavern, indeed.
Maybe some sleep will calm you two down.
It's been a long day. A lot of emotions have happened. Okay.
A lot of emotions, a lot of talking, a lot of debating.
So, the day has passed. You guys beat the shit out of Deacon. He goes. He talks to his bosses. The day goes by. It's probably like 6 p.m. You see him back. As he goes, "Hello, Blackguard. I'm back. I have to talk to you upstairs real quick."
Alrighty, let's make some space for the gentleman. Let's go.
He goes into the room, takes out his poster, puts the tacks on the walls. The thing comes down. The room gets sealed. He goes, "Okay, they are very upset, and they are definitely now planning on striking the pirate ship, the pirate syndicate. So the Crimson Sail and the Gutterborn are going to go to war. However, they're not ready because they have a lot of agents out. So they're recalling all of us from all the low-level merchants. So I'm going to be getting recalled. Unfortunately, And so I say this. Here are your mind shielding potions. Best of luck to you. I wish you guys well, but I have to leave. I'm being watched. As soon as this comes back, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure knowing you guys, and then I'll make my way.
Like good fortune.
Hands
Best of
out
luck.
healing potions of mind shielding to you guys. He only has 5 of them though, unfortunately.
Sure.
Which is a lot. But he goes as the thing comes up. Well, I'll be making my way. Best knowing you guys. Best of luck in your endeavors. As he leaves, exits the room. You guys sit with your mind potions.
Potion. Mind.
It's the 5 of you at this point. Masharib is with the other people.
Well, I suppose that backfired just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but we did get the potions.
Yes, well, if they're all being recalled now and there's a war happening, I don't know that we're going to be able to get in as quickly and quietly. Or maybe it'll be easier. Who knows?
Yeah, because if they're going directly towards a competition, it might be taking security off of down there for a bit.
Fingers crossed that's the case, but clearly we can't go now because they're going to have more people there. We have to wait for things to happen to be able to do this. So,
Wait for chaos and then use that as I like it.
Do we have to?
would you like to fight additional wizards?
I am not scared of wizards. I'm not. I don't know why you guys are.
Like, so Tristan goes, I think maybe the best time to move might be now, actually. Like, 2 reasons. 1, both parties are at each other's throats. And 2, it will be assumed any attack on a certain area will be linked to either party and not us. And that's all we really care about.
We essentially flip it.
Which is why I'm saying we wait for the chaos, because then obviously it would be attributed to the war that they're starting with each other, that they've lost prisoners.
Actually, I don't think it matters because they've already gotten wind of each other's plans. So any attack will be assumed to be them. I don't think, and even if it isn't, there's a good chance that they might use it as an excuse to fuck each other over anyway.
Okay, well, it sounds to me like everything's going to happen in 2 weeks, so we can either do it now whenever people are preparing, or we can do it after when everything explodes.
I'd like to get them out sooner as opposed to later.
Right, so you can kill him. Yeah.
Well, I can kill him. Yes.
The royal you.
Good point.
Good point. We'll
A royal kill. I like that.
yes.
That's not what that means. Okay.
Yes.
Like, Megan, I only ask one thing of you. You allow me to beat him first because I was his front first.
No. Finders keepers, losers keepers.
At this point, I'm quite disinterested in tagging along.
Chirp is pissed. Fine,
Yeah.
I won't kill him. Yet.
It's like, yet is good. Yet is good. Because I'll kill him.
Either way, if we're going, let's go. If not, then we got time. So,
Yarrow just kind of shrugs.
Thwamp goes with Tristan on this one. It's like, I feel that all the things that are gonna happen will be assumptions of either party. So I'm okay with going now.
cool. Let me get that dwarf guy. Hey, dwarf guy! You hear eventually Masharib come in. Did somebody yell, "Hey, dwarf guy"? Yeah, that was me. That's really rude. Can you please call me my name is Masharib. God. Megan just doesn't care. Hey, so, we need you to show us where this guy's at. We need to go. Get your stuff on. Do you fight? He goes, I don't really fight per se, but I could pretty good at sneaking and making weapons. That's really it.
Like,
All right.
well, sneaking is what we need here.
All right. Show us the way. You guys wait. It's 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. As you make your way to the lower districts. Oh, 1 second. You find yourselves back in the you guys find yourselves in the lower district as he walks you through these lights that go into these alleyways that open doors that go down into the lower area. As you start to make your way down, some places start to say restricted. This area is still open to the public, but you don't see many people here. For the most part, you see what you would perceive to be as like people who are here to purchase slaves, maybe, or prisoners. You're not sure. However, Masharib says, "All right, this is where it starts here. We go through here, and then we go down. So do whatever you got to do." You guys see this door? It's the top of this bridge across. You see a door. Megan goes, "All right, we got 1 hour. Let's do this." As she casts Pass Without Trace. In front of you is a door. Who has the key?
I think it's
Whoever took it
Tristan.
from the lady.
Pretty sure it was Tristan, yeah.
Yeah, so Tristan has the key. I guess Chirp, but you're more stealthily inclined. Why don't you do the honors?
Sure. I will take the key from Sir Tristan. I will sensually. No, I'm just kidding. I will. But I will walk
Caress
up.
a lot.
I will walk up and I will try the key on the lock.
Yeah, so this key, as you place it in the door, magically turns to the lock, and as you are able to open it, as you do, everyone take a stealth check, obviously, with plus 10. So, at normal.
We don't. Sorry, we did get a long rest, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to be full HP for this. Thanks.
Huh, what do you mean you don't want to be partial HP before we do all of this?
So 30.
So 17 for Tristan, 30 for Chirp. Okay, nice.
Oh, we drank those potions, right? The potion of mind shielding.
You should
I don't know if you
drink it.
told us about it.
You can drink them if you'd like. If you did, you
Okay.
did. If you didn't, you did not.
Just,
I
I,
don't
I did it as soon
know.
as we started this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
Arrow drinkers as well.
Okay, I mean, not bad at all. Honestly, great. You guys make your way into this hallway as you
peer alongside the corner, you see one Red Wizard of Thay. He does not have a hat like the Red Hat guys do. He has a robe with a signal that Chirp you saw at the no, not Chirp. Tristan and Thwamp you saw at the auction. The guy wearing red robes. As you guys make your way past, he seems to be writing something down and nodding asleep, as maybe he is tired or whatnot. You're not sure, but you're able to sneak by him. And as you guys proceed, you find yourselves at this stairwell that goes circling down. And as the stairwell continues to go downward, you see a light coming out of a wall, or I guess a door hole. That would be, as you peek over and see that there are two red wizards talking with each other. They seem to be preoccupied discussing whatever bullshit red wizards talk about, but they don't necessarily see you, as you guys have been super stealthy. If you wish to proceed, we will be you'll take another stealth check because you are now making your way across the room. So as you guys proceed, or do you guys want to do anything else to garner information?
Thwamp is gonna try to listen to what they're saying while we're like completely still.
Thwamp wants to listen and give me a perception.
Perception.
Ooh. Nice.
19.
You hear them discussing some rumors that the slaver pirates are trying to take over the fucking realm, or the town, which is stupid. Do they not know who we are? Like, we're going to destroy them. I can't wait to get out of this stupid detail so I can go kill some pirates. I've been bored. The other guy's basically saying, this is hilarious. I can't wait till we get on the battlefield. Down here is boring. Like, anyways, also, did you hear about the new One Piece episode that came out, as they talk about other shit?
Thwamp stops listening to not get spoiled. Because they were actually talking about the manga, not the episode. So
doing his best at least to follow Masharib's directions. He's going to try to find the route to go lower and find the person they're looking for.
Yes. So you guys continue to move past the so if you want to continue, you'd have to move past the wizards, and I would need another stealth check from you guys.
Yeah, let's move past them. Let's do it.
13, not bad. 29. Okay. 6, 18, 32. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys are good. So, you guys sneak past them and you go down another flight of stairs. These go down for a while now as you start to smell a pungent odor. Tristan, give me an insight check. Or religion, one of the two.
Let's go to the. Damn.
Even with your 9, this is like a faint miasmic stench. It's like the stench of like mold, almost. As you go deeper, you feel your divine power starting to weaken. As is Megan, she starts to feel her connection with the Fae starting to weaken as you guys go into these deeper parts. As you reach the lower end, there's a hallway that you see, and in the rooms you see
dangerous looking criminals, big barbarian looking type dudes, tieflings, orcs. Just they look huge, and maybe super evil. You don't know. You're not judging, I guess. But as you move down even deeper, there are multiple rooms full of high profile individuals, and at the very end, locked in a store, you see a man cuffed by his wrists, with black cuffs around his wrists, above his head as he's hanging. His feet are touching the ground, but he is being hung up, emaciated. Seth Harlow.
So like Tristan goes, "There's our boy. Let's see if we can free him." First things first, Chirp. Do you notice anything strange about the shackles or anything around the cell?
You said this is at the end of he's at the end of the like the hall or room or whatever?
Yeah, end of the tunnel, at the very end of this like district of people who are highly dangerous individuals. And you go deeper. At the end, there's this one cell, and it's Seth Harlow.
So because the mind shielding is a thing, we can't talk mentally. So Chirp just hold the finger up to his mouth while looking at Tristan, and then gives like a hand out to just say, "Wait here." And then I will stealth forward past everyone else real quick and go and check out the cell, the cuffs, Seth's state, so on and so forth.
You're not opening the door though, you're just observing.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. So give me either a perception check or arcana check of your choice.
Love a bit of perception.
So it would seem that just with your experience with prisoners and dealing with this type of thing, the room seems normal. However, those cuffs seem very magical to you. You've seen that black before used on like high-end wizards to prevent them. But for the most part, I mean, you can break open this lock. You're just very skilled with this thing.
I have the key, right?
Yeah, you do.
So I will attempt to use the key on the door after I check for traps. Although I assume they'll be I assume they'll be disabled with the key, but
that is an aesthetic. You can, I mean, if you like to check your traps, you can go ahead. If not, you can put that key in the door.
I always check for traps, right? Investigation.
So, cool. 16, perfect. It would seem that there is a component that is on this lock that if triggered, it will cause an alarm to raise. However, you have the key, so you're not sure like if it's going to trigger with the key or not, but you do have that information.
Okay, I'll turn back to the group, assuming that they can still see me, and just sort of like, I don't know how I would gesture this to them. I didn't train them on hand signals, so
nope.
I'm just going to give them hand signals that say "be ready." And if they get it, they get it. If not, then so be it.
Okay. Everyone give me an insight check. Yeah.
I would say, can Thwamp discern if his thieves can't? He doesn't know it, but he has seen it. With a 25?
I mean, with a 25? Yeah, of course. I mean, you get the message. Get ready, and so does Megan. Megan gives a thumbs up.
Okay, with the thumbs up, I will, just kind of assuming that it might go off. I'm gonna go as fast as I can once the key is in the lock. So I'm gonna unlock the door, unlock his shackles, and carry him out quickly as possible without.
Yeah, but you unlock the door, nothing goes off as you unlock the door.
As you pull his body out, close the door. Seth
I will,
Harlow has been recovered.
I will throw Seth onto Tristan's back.
So Tristan grabs us like, all right, big guy, let's get you out of here.
And that is where we'll end for tonight.
Oh no.
Guys, we're dead.